Om Shanti. Welcome to another session of Reconnect to Your Inner Net. And this week we are talking on the topic Let us agree to disagree. Uh, if I ask one question to you, saying yes is easy or saying no is easy, which is easier? In your society, in your family, in your office, with your neighbors, with your friends? What do you feel? Anything is going on, any work is going on, you are in a team or something, you are there to correct somebody, then also saying yes is easier or saying no is easier? Which is easier? Which is difficult? Saying yes is easier. Yes. Yeah. Saying yes is always easier. It's very difficult to say no. It's very difficult to disagree. But we cannot remain without disagreeing also. Sometimes we need to disagree with people. Now, the basic spirituality, it says in Raj Yoga, it says that always say yes. Whenever there is something, the person who say yes is an optimistic person. The person who is saying yes is a person to take everybody with them going ahead. So, saying yes is the symbolization of goodness. That's good. But sometimes in a spirituality, we learned in Brahma Kumaris, if you are getting disturbed by anything, if you feel that your internal stage will get disturbed, or if you feel saying yes is leading you towards something wrong, it is good to say no. But all have underwent that dilemma of saying no, how to say no, how to disagree with that person. Sometimes it is emotional dilemma, sometimes it is personal or professional, and we feel very difficult in our life to say no. No, I don't want to work with you. No, I cannot go ahead with this idea. No, I am not available for you. No, I don't like this idea. No, I will not play with you. I will not work with you. Saying no, no, difficult, very difficult. But in order to live a life, to live the life, in order to actually work ahead, it's important to say no. Actually, without saying no, we cannot go ahead. We need to sometime or the other time. Then, how to speak, how to say no, and keeping the relationship intact, respectfully saying no. Sometimes, if you agree all the time, it so happen you are losing your self respect. You are feeling that people are using you. So, there are multiple aspects of this topic. One aspect is I want to say no, but I'm not able to say no to you. The second aspect is uh, I said yes, but I'm not able to do that. Third aspect is somebody else saying no to me and how to accept that, the thing. And fourth important thing, what after saying no? Was the post disagree situation. So, all these things we will understand one by one. The first important thing, that how to say no, how to disagree with a person whom I am in dilemma. emotionally associated or something, I'm not able to say no. So, do you have any idea like how to say no? How to say no? How to disagree with the person who in family, in coach or something? Actually, you know, it's very important when I am going to disagree with the person, I need to give a reason of my disagreement. Otherwise, I leave that person hanging around. Logical reason, yes, it is very important. I leave that person hanging around and I just go like, means if you are leading some team or something, if you are a person who has to make a decision, your yes or no is going to give a clarity. And there are many people who find themselves very secure saying maybe, and that maybe is worst part of communication, worst part of like decision making. So one important thing before saying no, it is very important to keep in mind this is my personal reason. I am disagreeing for my own reason. I'm not disagreeing because of you or because of somebody. I take the responsibility of my uh, disagreement, saying no. This is very important. Otherwise, I have seen people who will say yes or no, and later they are not taking responsibility of their answer. This is wrong, very wrong. So don't do that. If you are very clear inside that you have a genuine, logical, honest reason behind that you are disagreeing with this person, the most important reason behind disagreeing is self respect. Any work, any matter, any person, any situation, agreeing with that situation, if it is going to hurt your self esteem, if it is coming to your self respect, better to disagree. Because once your self esteem will hurt, it take long time to uh, repair your self esteem. So it is better to not go in that thing. If you understand that going ahead in this direction, I will get hurt or I will get, it's better to not go in that direction. In Telugu, there is a very nice saying. It is said, Adi Nishturam. It's better to agree or disagree in the beginning rather to extrapolate the graph, rather to extend the thing in the middle or in the end, and there we conclude it with a verse ending. So don't go in that direction. Saying no, there can be different motives of saying no. There are many benefits of saying no. After saying yes or no clearly, you allow the other person to go for another option. You make the other person free from that uh, illusion or that hesitation in mind, that dependency on you, so that that person, if you say no, I can't do this, so then that person is free to try for another option. If you just say yes, and the other option, the other thing which we do, we say yes and we are not able to do that, we know that I won't be able to do that. Before saying yes, I need to understand my capacity, the time limit, and the delivery of that subject. Sometimes we never calculate that packing or correction time in that delivery time. Like somebody told me to prepare one project and deliver it till Monday. So I said, fine, I will deliver till Monday. I delivered it Monday. But Monday, people will start getting correction on it. So correction time is also included in that. Saying yes and doing it properly is good. But if you say yes and not doing it properly, it's very bad. Actually, it get connected to law of karma. When I say yes, when I commit something, just because of emotional thing, because I was not able to say no, because I emotionally am so associated with you. You are my friend, you are my mom, you are my teacher. So I'm not able to say no to you. So that is why I said, okay, I will do it. But I'm not able to do
But
it.
I'm not able to do it.
So then,
So then,
so then I will create a problem for other person also. What I am doing, I am leaving that other person without any option, because end of the day, end of the time, they will come to know you are not able to do, and there that person will not person is not left with any other option, and there we create chaos. The other person lose their patience, and we end up with a fight or a quarrel, sad ending. To make a happy ending, it's good to say no in the beginning only. It takes a lot of courage to say no. This courage will come from internal love, clarity, and internal commitment to the work. That work must go on, show must go on. If I am not able to do this, I have to say no beforehand so that somebody else can do this. Lovefully saying no, respectfully saying no. Everything is coming from here. Everything coming from here. And if you are coming from here and internally you are saying no because of your personal animosity, because of your ego, because of taking a revenge. Last time you said no, so this time I will say no. This is going to create another account with that person. So it is very important to say no wholeheartedly with love. Internally, you are very loveful. Saying no, you have an internal feeling. You are allowing this person to have different choice other than you. Making the person hanging around with answer like maybe is very difficult. You are creating a new account with that person. Clarity is always good in relationships. Then I said no. While saying no, while rejecting another person's proposal, while disagreeing with other person, there is one important thing which I have to do then and there, that I have to give a logical reason behind. And there are different ways of saying no. No, I can't do this. Or otherwise, I would love to do this, but today I am little occupied. So this sounds little easier, ne? Rather than saying, no, can't you see I'm so busy? I can't do this. Few moments back only, somebody told me a very nice thing. You know, some many a times when we are disagreeing, we try to talk in the way like, sounding you. always pointing the other person. Instead, we can talk about ourselves like, can't you see I'm busy? Hmm? Can't you find other person to do this? Everything you come to me only. Instead, we can say, I'm little busy. Will you please talk to somebody else now? I will I will do it later for you. So this is a different way to saying no. It's good to say no, but it's difficult to go through the procedure. And while saying no, we have to see for our words also. Sometimes we need not to explain our disagreement very much, where you are going in justification. There is a difference between giving reason and justification. Justification means somewhere you also agree that you are coming from a wrong core inside. If you are justifying your answer, that means you agree you are wrong somewhere, and that is why you are trying to justify. Instead, if you are giving reason, you have only this reason, and that is why you are not able to do this. The third way of saying no is very good way of saying no. I can do this, saying yes and asking for a help. I can do this, but I don't have time. So will you extend that time gap? I can do this, but I need some help. I need some assistance. So can you arrange for 2 3 people to do help me for this? Okay, I like this idea. I will work on this. But I require more clarity. Will you explain me once again? So this is the another way of saying no. That saying yes and asking for a help from the other person. One is saying no, giving logical reason behind, not logical, your personal reason behind. Saying yes and asking for a help. The another way of saying no is very straightforward. No, because it is away from my principles. So, whenever there is some principle associated, you need not to give a reason, you need not to give a logic, you need not to give explanation. Principles are principles. Say, for example, I am vegetarian. I am a sister from Brahma Kumaris. There are many things I will say no. I'll simply say no. And just because I am vegetarian, just because I am from Brahma Kumaris. So these are self explanatory things. Then, once I said no, once I disagree with the proposal, always remember whenever you will say no, the other person, no matter how good that person is, no matter how lovefully, respectfully you are saying no, no matter how how logical your reason is, still the other person is going to feel bad about it. Everybody dislike rejections. Everybody. So always remember, it is going to be disliked by them. But still you have to say no. So what I need to do post disagreement, I said no, it's fine, but actually w- बातें कहाँ बिगड़ जाती हैं, why things become worse, because of post disagreement matter. What is that post disagreement matter? I like in our group there are different people, and they somebody asked me, like, for anything, like, somebody asked me, let's go for a walk. Okay, and I have to say no. No, I have a meeting, or I don't want to go, I'm tired or something. So if I said no, what after that? I drag that no to different aspects of life, and this creates a mess in relationship. Once you will disagree with the person, the other person will 100% carry a bad feeling, even at the slightest level, but they will carry. It depends on their capacity, how long they are under that influence of disagreement, means rejection. But still, what happened if I am carrying that disagreement in all other aspects? Then this disagreement get reinforced all the time, and there it takes a very negative look. For example, I am in my office, and one of my friend, they ask me, okay, um, I'm going to some place, or I'm going to my boss. I'm going to my boss. If there is any call, will you take care of it? He's giving your phone to you, and can you? A small thing, very small thing. And you said, no, I'm busy. I won't be able to. Can't you switch off your phone? Okay, fine. Okay, fine. He or she switched off the phone and they went back. They went away and they came back. After that, you also know that person is having a bad feeling in their heart because you disagreed. But the next moment, they are going to ask, like, let's go for lunch. It's a daily routine. Every day you go for lunch together. So they are asking for, let's go for lunch. And that time again, why are you carrying the same disagreement? Saying no, no, it's over. Saying no is okay, but the other thing is keep other works going ahead. Disagreement in one particular area, one particular subject is okay. Rest all the subjects are very important in my life, and rest all the subjects will keep going on. This clarity is very much required. And here comes spirituality. Here comes spirituality. Now, let me tell you one thing. Usually, we think, I have one relation with this person. He is my father, he is my son, he is my friend, he is my spouse, he is my colleague, or something. And then I think, okay, he is my colleague. Okay, he is my friend, he is my son, or something. Actually, it's not just that. That's it. There are more than this. More is if you feel this person is your father or son or friend, that is the name of relationship. But in a day, you share many practical relationship between you people. So that is very important for us, that other relationships which we share. For example, I think I have used this example earlier also, but again, I will use this. I tell you one, like one story, like two people, they are in a car, they are like friends, they are talking about different things, many different things, and they are just very friendly. They're talking about weather, they are talking about government. One is elderly, one is younger, and they reached to a building. They went to their respective seats. This is office, and they become boss and officer. After that, after some time, both of them went for lunch, and they are sitting together for lunch. And the younger one, newly married, facing some challenges. So the elder one is actually helping him for guiding him. So one become teacher, another become student or trainer or trainee. And after some time, they get a they get a message from their superior boss that you two have to go for a conference where you are going to represent our company. So they find yes, they went for the conference, both of them, the same two people. They went to conference, and there in that conference, they are no more boss and officer. They are colleagues. After that conference, they sat in the same car. They coming back. They reach to a building called home. They are father and son. Possible? Not possible. Possible or not? Give me an answer. Possible. Possible? Two people. For some time, they were friends. After some time, they were boss and officer. After some time, they were like they were teacher and a student. After some time, they were colleagues. Then later, they are father and son. Possible. Very possible. So, physically, by the social rules, their relation is father and son. But according to the change of time, change of context, change of the nature of matter which we are sharing that moment, this creates another relation among us. And that is why they become friend, they become teacher, they become colleague, they become boss. Now, what mood I was carrying when I was friend with him, and the same mood if they are carrying when they are boss and officer, it's not going to work on. It's not going to work out. Why? Because there is a difference of relationship, right? So, in order, if I disagree with the person, same person is same, but I disagree in the context of boss and officer, that disagreement should not affect the relation of teacher and the student. That disagreement should not affect the context of father and son. If I am able to do this, you know, I become master of my life. 90% problems of my life will solve. Usually, we share different relationships with one person, the one very important person you live with, and that person you fight with all the time. So when you fight with that person, when you are disagreeing with this person, but sometimes it so happen this disagreement was for that matter. Okay, leave that matter aside and let's agree for the other matters, not extrapolating that graph, not extrapolating that graph of disagreement for further matter. So this is very important signs of saying no. That you are saying no for today. You are saying no for this work. Rest all the work, rest all the roles, rest all the days are fine with you. I'm not I'm not in a problem with you for other work. This thing I'm disagreeing. And if you are able to carry this habit in your life, you will find you will get very healthy relations. So what I was saying, okay, let us summarize the whole thing what we did today, because it's going very mixed inside. Number one, lovefully, respectfully, honestly, and with the motive of work to go ahead, I am saying no. While saying no, my words are important. While saying no, there are two, three ways which we discuss. One, saying no and giving reason behind. The other, saying yes and asking for a help. And the third, that there are some matters of principles. So there I am disagreeing with others. Then post post disagreement. I find different relationship with the same person. I am disagreeing with the person for one aspect, for one relation, for one context, for one matter. Rest all other matters. Keep it going. Keep it going. Rest all other matters, rest all other relations, rest all other time, days are fine. So if I am trying this method, it will become easier to say no to people. But internally, there is one important and very important spiritual concept. When I say no to somebody, I don't like it, I will not do this. Never, the one more important thing which we missed now. Whenever I am saying no, it is coming from the language should be, I feel I cannot do this. I feel I am not liking much. I feel other people can like. So it's from me. I am busy, so I cannot do this. Instead of saying, can't you see I am busy? So it becomes sarcasm. It becomes sarcastic. So instead of going a sarcastic uh, things, better to keep it to yourself. And instead of like giving a sarcastic comments, giving a comment on other person, it is good to say about yourself. I am feeling tired, I am not ready, I am, so it's on you. So there we decrease that negativity. Instead of saying, when you will say other person, you increase that negativity. So this is one thing, one important perspective. When you say no to anybody, always remember everybody is right from their own perspective. No one is wrong. I will come back to this matter tomorrow again, but today I just want to say you. Can you see what is this? What is this? You can answer, please. What can you see this? Letter W? Yes, okay. Don't switch on your mic. You can answer in chat. It's a W, okay? Okay. Now, what is this? What is this? If I say one alphabet, so what's this? Alphabet or a number or something? E, okay. And now, if I say what is this, it becomes M. And if I say like this, what's this? It becomes digit 3, right? Now, this is one picture, which is going to give different ideas from different directions. Now, say for example, this picture kept here. I'm looking from here, from my side, I am looking. It looks like M to me, and it looks like W to you. For me, it is M right now, and for you, it is W, right? Who is wrong and who is right? Actually, no one is wrong and no one is right. Both are right from their perspective. In the same way, whenever I say no, always remember I am rejecting this thing from my perspective. I don't find this working out for me, and that is why I am rejecting it. Otherwise, this thing is very fine for others. If you reject something and someone else is working on it, someone else has started doing this. Now, here comes the last and very final important thing of saying no. Don't stop them doing that work. You will not do this. Other person, anybody will do this or not. Anyone will do that, and let them do. Just because you reject it, everybody will is going to reject it. It's not correct. This is not good. So I need to say no to save myself. I need to say no for my self respect. Other person finding it good, let them do this. No problem. This asks for a very important mental setup that perspectives are different. Tomorrow, I'm going to tell you the very big drama. This whole world is a big drama. This is a perfect spiritual concept. We all are playing different roles in this drama. And according to this role, if you find nobody is right and nobody is wrong, we are just playing our roles. So saying yes and no is just for the sake of role. And it's fine if somebody else says me wrong. Somebody rejects me or I reject somebody. Instead of getting trapped in emotion and getting the other person get trapped and not letting the work go ahead, it's better to come out of that emotion part, say yes or no, and let work go ahead. This needs a very internal stability and a courage to accept all other relations, all other matters, all other context except this. This is, I'm saying no. Say, for example, I am vegetarian. I won't eat what you are eating. That doesn't mean I won't talk to you. I won't go for a shopping with you. I can. Why not? I won't eat what you are eating. That's it. Rest all the things I can play, I can roam around with you, I can chat with you, I can sit with you, we can talk together, so many things. So, in the same way, this is very important. Let other things keep going. Courage. Mhm. This courage will come from basic spiritual concepts that I will share tomorrow. Today, we are going to make a small piece of meditation, not exactly related with this session. We are just going to work for mental stability, allowing everybody say yes or no in my life that they are they are correct from their perspective. This can be a W, this can be a 3, this can be M, or this can be E. Depends on the place from where you are seeing it. Okay, so I just go for meditation and we will sit quietly like we used to do all the time. Sit comfortably, take a deep breath, look at the point of light, relax your body, relax your body, feel comfortable. Now, relax your legs, relax your stomach, close your eyes, close your eyes. Now, gently, we are trying to make our concentration shift into our different parts of our body. Relax your legs, relax your stomach, relax your chest, relax your shoulders, relax your mouth parts. Breathe deeply and relax your breathing also. Very relaxed. Now, visualize you are a tiny point of light in the middle of forehead. You are a beautiful star. You are a soul. And go inside the room of inner consciousness. Sit alone to the energy room. As you walk inside your head, visualize you are going inside your head and you reach to a room of inner consciousness. It's an energy room. You're a point of light. Sit down and check your feelings. Just check your feelings. Anything and everything, whichever I say, yes or no, is it coming from my ego? Anything which I reject. This is about principles or about comfort or ego. And just try to be honest to yourself. I am a point of light. I am a soul. I am the consciousness in this body. I am playing my role best in this world. So, I am an actor. In the same way, everybody around me are actors. Visualize everyone in your family, in your office, as a soul, and everyone have their own perspective. So, this is going beyond right and wrong. This is matter of work to get done. This is matter of time, matter of clarity, and that is why I am saying no. Keep this emotion intact in your feelings for today. Today, whole day. Till tomorrow we meet again. Tomorrow we will discuss again. So keeping this feeling, everybody have their own perspective. I am rejecting or accepting things just with the purpose of clarity, time management, and keep the work going on. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Come back. I will leave this topic in half today. I'll tell you the spiritual part of this topic I'll be dealing tomorrow. So today we close here and tomorrow we'll meet again. And there are some announcements which I will request our team to make announcements. Thank you.